All right, guys. Joe is going to do a arm workout today because he kind of hurt his back yesterday doing different stuff that we don't normally do, which led me to refresh his memory of this is why we do not do uh, a lot of different stuff. So, with the style that Joe uses, it's always uh, indicative of folks like Mike Tyson or Floyd Patterson. The least little thing is will throw the back out of kilter. So no more new things for us for a while. So I've done. You ready? All right. So Joe's gonna do an arm workout here to finish the week. And these arm workouts, if you've watched our videos, he's going to do much of the same. We do low weight and high reps. Of course, he'll bump this weight up a little bit here. See, he's got what he's got on there now, I believe, would be 12 pounds in pounds on each dumbbell. And we do have a fresh goal now that we definitely have Trump in office and all of the woke is going away. Joe's primary goal from this day until the Olympics in Los Angeles is to win a heavyweight gold medal and present it and gift it to Trump. And hopefully it would be put in Trump's presidential library, and it can be there for all to see, and that have the values that we have that would want to go there and be able to enjoy. So Joe will be gifting it to Donald Trump and the American people that have the values that we have. So I guess you could, in essence, call us excluders, but it's okay because they exclude all of us. And if you're liberal leaning or woke and you're watching this, don't let this offend you, because trust me, we get offended by you guys' side of the aisle constantly. So just certain things we need to accept, but have the dividing lines where we think we need them. And it's been a very difficult week. We spent 5 days really packing up and moving, and really we're into 7 days of that because we're still not unpacked here yet. And your back's giving you a fit, isn't it? So Joe was doing a whole lot of furniture moving. I mean, you name it, box moving and things like that. But so that had put some kinds of strains on his back, but doing things that he doesn't normally do. But you gonna bump up in weight, or you gonna do one more? Okay. So he's gonna stay at this weight and then bump it up the next set. And so he's doing all the moving and then the running, and we did a few other new things yesterday. He was running with a backpack full of weights, running with 35 pounds, and and doing squats with a thing on his back, and he yanked him in the wrong area, and so he's having back trouble today. So we were going to do push-ups and sit-ups today, but I told him it's Friday, right? Oh, it's Thursday? Well, we'll still have something to do. I was thinking it was Friday all day long. We'll find something that's not going to be so bad on his back tomorrow, and then go into the weekend and give a couple of days of rest and rehab on it. And of course, the style that we do, I mean, a lot of these things you don't see very often from us, but he has moved side to side pretty much the same way Mike Tyson did. And you guys give that a moving at the waist, hip, and legs, and you guys go through a lot of drills and drilling, doing that type of peekaboo type work, and you have to have a strong back. And Joe has a strong back, and it's still not strong enough. So this is a kind of a take it easy day. And then tomorrow, if he's at it, we'll do some push-ups and some things. I don't even think we're going to do any bag work when he's done with this. I think we're going to call it quits. So basically, he's been wore down a whole lot this week, doing a whole lot of, with this moving and all the things that's been entailed with what we've been doing. And remember, if you're going to do some dumbbell work or almost any type of the weightlifting type work with a dumbbell or barbells, you don't want to lift heavy weights. You want to go with more repetitions with some lighter weight. You know, maybe I'll let you hit the Cobra bag a little bit, a few rounds, but in a little while, but I don't want you moving from side to side. In other words, just hit the bag. You don't have to really reflex to it. Yeah. Can you hear what this guy says? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to help you get it. So you see, folks, We work through it. You work through pains that you get. Now, had he pulled his back muscle, I would consider a injury, and that would be treated differently. That would be treated by some rest. But aches and pains like we got going on right now, I'm very demandful that is worked through. Let me give you a classic example, and probably the best example from why in boxing, and that would be that you have to, when you got a fight coming up, you can't just cancel out every time you get an ache or a pain or something's going on with you. It is mandatory that you press forward in many situations. And the thing about the trainer that comes into question, being me here, is that I knew when he was trying these different things earlier in the week that it was going to lead to what it led to now. And there comes a time where a trainer, just like a father, which I am Joe's dad, has to just say, all right, kid, go for it, and let them learn on their own with these things. But I try to let Joe switch some things up because everything gets monotonous. So, and Joe works a lot harder than I ever did. You want to put some diclofenac on it right quick before you continue? Well, when you get done, I'm going to put some of it on your back. And this will learn us to be careful what crazy stuff we do. I know you enjoy these military workouts, but I don't know how much we're going to continue doing with them. Is this your third set? Well, when you're done with this set, do just 2 sets of tricep work because you'll be doing push-ups tomorrow. And Joe, literally, I'd probably just use these for the 2 tricep. I wouldn't load one of those down with everything. So you got to keep pressing. Joe has had he had a back problem probably in the towards the middle of last year, a good 7 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, and I had to go through a whole series of rehab exercises with him. So other than the rehabbing part of his back, we didn't touch on his back. So, but all of the people that have done these styles that are akin to actually a Morrison to Patterson to Tyson type styles, all these guys had one thing in common, which was a lot of back pain going on a lot of the time. And Patterson, who did the Cus D'Amato program as Cus is his trainer, he actually had to get back surgery, which I do believe came from gazelle punching, something that we don't do hardly any of. We've got a punch Joe uses. He'll lead out with the right hand. It's kind of reminiscent of or he'll reach out with the left and kind of overextend, but it's just not actually a gazelle punch. And I'm not sure Joe could pull off gazelle punching. But you see here, we work when we're stressed and going through it. It's just going to have to work through it. That's the trade-off of doing something new that is taxed on his back. We've got to keep going. That's the mark of a champion. And he'll up this weekend. And these, I want to stress again, so nobody thinks we're being abusive. This is old school stuff that we do around here. Society today don't push like we used to 30, 40 years ago. We push around here, and that Joe is trains in the style that he does, and I have quite a bit of familiarity with the style that he uses, which is a peekaboo type style. It is peekaboo. What am I saying? It is the peekaboo style, but it's a variation of the peekaboo style, which there are variations of all these different styles. And he's had these recurring problems, and his back just knots up, and then I have to deal with helping him and get him massaged good over the weekend, and hot and cold compresses on him, and he'll be good as new Monday. And yeah, the reason why I'm saying that is these are recurring problems that are indicative of this style. And when he's hurt his back, we've took the time off that we've needed to take and done the things that we've needed to do, for sure. So Joe's gonna, you done with this? I'll probably end it here, but we're gonna have to work shoulders. You just need to do it because you need to get the work in. Maybe I'll let you hit a bag later on, the reflex bag, and that'll be all we do for the day. So anyway, we love you guys. We thank you for watching us push forward. You got to push forward through some pain, but you got to be very careful about it. And you've got to realize what type of pain are you dealing with. If you're dealing with soreness, which that's the type of pain Joe's dealing with right now, you should try to work through it And on your rest and recuperation days, you rest and recuperate. If you've injured yourself and you're dealing with pain associated with a injury, then you've got to take the time that you need. So I want to stress that with you. I'm going to end this with, up in here in our modest house, and in all iron perfectness, Christ is our King, our Lord, and our Savior. And we hope He is in your house too. And we'll see you tomorrow.